Welcome back, everyone! I'm the MoeChicken, and this is more Ducktales. And in today's episode, we will be going to Transylvania, where there are ghosts and ghoulies. Hello, skeleton duck. Hello, skeletal duck. I hated these things. Okay, so I mentioned in the last episode that this was a game I played as a kid. I did. I really enjoyed this game a lot. Oh, hey, invincibility. Well, there we go. But there were some things in this, particularly in Transylvania, that were super spooky to me, which is probably pretty satisfying for Capcom since it's, supposed to be spooky. Alright, so this didn't happen. You see this thing up here? This is a mirror, and you can pass through them. They're kind of like teleport gates in this level. Oh, hey, it's, Webby.
Help! Huey's been...
It's terrible.
Help! Huey's been kidnapped! Save him, please!
just appeared.
Save him, please! Thank you!
Alright, bye, Webby. I really don't remember much about this show. Let me finish that thought, though. So yeah, I played this game as a kid, and this level spooked me. But it's also very, what would you call it? I guess it's very iconic for me, so this is a game that, as I've said numerous times now, I played as a kid, and I feel like it's one of my earlier NES memories, of all... What did I just get there? I don't know. Of all the NES games that I feel, super familiar with, this one kind of stands out as, oh yeah, I remember DuckTales. I always played DuckTales as a kid, whatever. Even though I don't really think I owned it for a long time. This copy I think I got in undergraduate college, maybe? And I don't know, I mentioned the story with my dad last time, and maybe someone down the street had a copy, I don't know. I just remember I played it a lot, but I didn't own it. Because, alright, so this kind of bouncing all over the place. Sorry, bouncing all over the place, RRR. Yes, I know Huey's been kidnapped, save him please. Oh hey, we can find out which one is Huey. I think it's the red-capped one, maybe? So let's see. It's right up here. There's one of the... What are they called? Beagle Boys, I think is what their names were? Yeah, okay, so the red one is Huey. So... Yeah.
Thanks, Uncle Scrooge. Guess what? This house has an illusion wall.
Thank you. What nationality are you? I'm Scottish, but what are you? Yeah, so here's a question. Did you, as a kid, have the Disney Channel? So when I was a child, I don't know if they still do it, but the Disney Channel would periodically make itself accessible for a week or two at different times of the year. So there'd be a spring one, and a summer one, and a winter one, and a fall one. And it would just sort of let you watch Disney Channel stuff, which was, I think it still is, like a subscription service for cable. It wasn't offered in standard cable packages, or at least not the one I had growing up. And so I always thought of the Disney Channel as something very valuable. It was it was something that I didn't have. It was something I didn't really have access to, but it's something I knew about, and some people I knew had access to it. So it was kind of like one of oh, what's a good example? I guess it's sort of I've mentioned before that my friend down the street has Sega Genesis. Sega was sort of the same way. It was oh yeah, Sega. That's special. You need to be special to have Sega. How do I get past you? This place is kind of a maze if you haven't gathered that yet. And so a lot of shows that are big time Disney Channel shows, or shows made by Disney, alright, I think this is the way to the end of the stage. Let's not go that way yet. I want to explore more of the stage. Hello, how are you? A lot of shows like Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, which I think did actually have access. I died. Am I back at the beginning? Okay, now I'm here. I couldn't remember if I went back to the beginning or if I was just somewhere else. Anyway, I didn't really have access to those, and so I don't really have a whole lot of background with DuckTales the cartoon. But I have a lot of background with DuckTales the video game. It's sort of strange how I was really attached to this despite it not being a show I watched or anything. It was just sort of I knew what DuckTales was, but I wasn't really like a watcher of the show. Oh, geez. Are you food? Yes, you are. Thank goodness, because I need it. Die, skeleton. What are you? You're gonna attack me. So I'm curious, how many people out there watching this watched Ducktales as a kid? Was it something you grew up with? Was it something you enjoyed? I can't go that way. Crap. I think I was supposed to. Yep. Well, I'm here now. Made it to the other side of that thing. What are you? You are cake. Cake is good. That's gonna attack me. Okay, well, there you go. So you never know if there's no way to tell if a mirror is going to be a secret thing other than just if I remember it. Man, there's a lot of armor in this one room. I feel like there's a secret here somewhere, so I'm going to keep on looking for it. Lots of secret cake. That's nice. Secret cake is good. Oh, you see? Okay, you see that thing over to my left? That's where I would have ended up if I had not flubbed up the way down, so we're going to have to go back. Oh, I'm just talking around in circles. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to remember as much as I can about this particular stage, because this is the most labyrinthine of the stages. The others are pretty straightforward compared to this one. And I'm also, like I said, curious about how many people actually had DuckTales, because I didn't, and I think it's cool. It makes me wonder if I went back, like I haven't gone back to watch it either because I don't really have a forum to do so. And I wonder if I would enjoy it as an adult, or if it's one of those shows that you kind of needed to have the nostalgia for. I've heard it's still pretty good, so I'm not really sure. Anyway, I think with this I will have just about all the treasure in the stage. Is there I feel like there's a secret that you can walk through the wall, maybe? Walk through the wall, maybe? Nope, maybe not. Okay. Alright, well, so now the only thing we have left to do is actually to go back to that place that I said was the exit to the stage. And we gotta go there and exit the stage, as you might suspect. Die mummy. Yeah, then we will be done with Transylvania. I don't know what the treasures are. So that, I mentioned before, of course, that we are trying to gather treasures from all around the world. And some of them are straightforward, like, the scepter in the Amazon. And then like there's a giant, I think there's a giant diamond that we get from the African mines. Gaggle. Well, there you go. Well, Gaggle was the best choice this time because now we have gone through all the areas in the stage and we know we are ready to end the level. Fantastic. Gaggle is always the successful decision. Anyway, I don't know what the treasure is in this level. It looks like Ed, if you would put it up. Yeah, it looks like that. What is that? A plate? A radar dish? I don't know what it's supposed to be, but apparently I want it. It's a treasure, so there you go. Ghost. There's treasure. Alright, and now we will be fighting. I think this is a recurring villain in the show. Again, didn't watch the show, so I don't know for sure. For whatever reason, I think she's... The only thing I can think of when I see her is Morgan Le Fay. I don't know why that's the first... I don't know why Arthurian legend comes to mind when I see this duck woman witch. But it's just the first thing I think of for some reason. So this is Morgan Le Fay, the duck. And I'm going to beat her up by jumping on her head with a pogo stick. It'll be a good time. Alright. There we go. So, in the last episode, I showed you that if you are holding the yeah, see, there it is. What is it? What is it supposed to be? I don't know. Whatever. If you get the treasure while walking towards it, you do a little dance. If you get the treasure while pogoing, you do this. Wait for it. What? Oh, he didn't do it! Oh, all that waiting for nothing. I was so pensive as I was waiting and there was just nothing happened. It's supposed to you're supposed to do the pogoing animation, but it didn't happen for some reason. Anyway, that is another level down. Next time we will be going to... Okay, so yeah, you can see it's a giant diamond. Oh, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Pumpkin? It's probably supposed to be a crown, maybe? Okay, I don't know what that one is either. And then this one's green cheese. You go to the moon to get green cheese. So we will take that on in the next couple episodes. So I am the MoeChicken. This is Ducktales. Thanks for stopping by.